Welcome to another segment of Latte with Lee Ann, and I got a great latte with you today, Jim Peters, and Jim is with Grace Wealth Management, but the reason I invited him on is because pretty much every open house I do, somebody walks in and says, I want to trade my house into another house and move up. And I always ask them, you mean trade as an exchange, like a 1031? Yes, that's what I want to do. Well, do you live in your house? Yes. Well, everybody, mostly everybody, not everybody clearly, knows that you cannot trade your own personal residence, right, Jim?
Yeah, that's right.
You can only trade investment properties, and your home that you live in is not an investment property. So, Jim and I were talking at an event, and we happened to be sitting next to each other, and he was talking about a method whereby you can sell your own home and not suffer the capital gains tax repercussions from selling your own home. So I was hoping Jim can explain a little bit about his little known strategy, which I'm going to use myself here, I hope. And so you created a trust, go on.
Yeah, thanks, Leanne, I appreciate it. Yeah, we work a lot with the Dunham Trust Bank and a group of tax attorneys, and they design a trust that will allow clients to get full tax deferral when they sell their home. They exchange the value of the house for a note, and then the house is assigned to the trust, so when they sell, then it sells through this trust. And that gives them full tax deferral, and they don't have, say, a tax hit of almost 40% when they sell.
And that's the key, is people think, well, capital gains is 20%, long-term capital gains. It's not in the state of California, right?
That's right.
Well, so you add the long-term gains, and then you add the Obama tax for the health care.
Right.
That's almost 4% now, right?
Correct.
And then your own state of California, which taxes us to the hilt, and that's probably 13-14%.
Yeah, it's 13%, yeah.
Yeah. So you add all those numbers up and you're almost at 40%.
Exactly.
That's a hit, right?
Yeah.
You do get the $500,000 off. Now, can you take that $500,000 out of the equation? Let's say you sell something for $4 million, and so you get that $500,000 free, right?
Yeah, you can. We work with the tax attorney and the bank to design it, so if clients want to get that $500,000, or maybe they even need more for the next house they're buying. They still get good tax deferral, but they also can get this money out for the next house.
Right, or for anything.
Right.
So you can borrow money, can't you, from the trust for your next house? Is that a thing?
Well, some people will do distributions. Other people might use the trust for like an investment property. Other people might just do like an equity line now to pull some money out and then put the rest of it through the trust. There's many different ways to go about it. So that's where like a brainstorming session with the tax attorney would make sense, to see what are the different paths and which one makes sense, because each client's different and they all have their own needs.
Right. So, yeah, I personally, I would take the $500 and spend it where I wanted, like one giant vacation, just kidding. And then I'd put the rest in the trust and maybe invest it and have the trust buy income property.
Yeah, it could be real estate, yeah.
Well, that's all I invest in. That's the reason when I got my securities license, I got the 20, so I could do DSTs and nothing else, right?
Awesome.
So anyway, well, these are such good ideas, Jim. I love it. I love
you,
the
Leanne.
meeting you at
You
that
as well.
seminar kind of thing, and I loved talking to you, and I loved your idea. So
Thank you so much.
you.
Appreciate it.
And cheers.
Yep.